The 10th of March marked the premiere for the Faculty of Political, Administrative and Communication Sciences when it awarded the first Doctor Honoris Causa title to Professor Dr. Geert Bouckaert from the University of Leuven, Belgium. Professor Dr. Ioana Aurel Pop, the rector of Babeș-Bolyai University, acknowledged the similarities in the histories of the two universities and the honor to be associated with such an important name in the field of public administration.
Domnia sa are privilegiul de a deschide seria doctorilor Honoris Causa de la facultatea menționată, una dintre facultățile noi ale Universității Babeș-Bolyai, dar situată azi între cele mai prestigioase și dinamice și între cele mai exigente.
Professor Dr. Călin Emilian Hințea, Dean of the Faculty of Political, Administrative and Communication Sciences, presented the traditional Laudatio, in which he reviewed Professor Bouckaert's distinguished career and reiterated what an immense honor it is to be associated with his name and prestige.
We are here to honor a person who has dedicated most of his career to finding and sharing with us the answers to important questions related to the issue of state, its role and performance. Very few academics have influenced so deeply the theory and practice of public management reform as Professor Geert Bouckaert. We are honored that Professor Bouckaert has accepted to receive the title of Doctor Honoris Causa from Babeș-Bolyai University at the proposal of the Faculty of Political, Administrative and Communication Sciences. Taking into consideration how our school has been created and our numerous collaboration with Professor Bouckaert, we are glad that he has accepted to be the first one to be awarded by such a title by our faculty. We view this as a symbol of excellence and are grateful to be associated with one of the leading figures of public management reform in the world.
The ceremony continued with the reading of the proclamation of the Doctor Honoris Causa title by the President of the Senate, Priest and Professor Ioan Chirilo, followed by a response by Professor Geert Bouckaert.
One certainly wants to belong to the future of this university. I am grateful to the Faculty of Political, Administrative and Communication Sciences, Mr. Dean. It is clear that this faculty and its leadership is highly regarded internationally. It is recognized for its scientific contributions in Europe and in the United States. It has an entrepreneurship for research and teaching. It is not afraid of benchmarking and bench learning. And the young nature and the young spirit of the staff adds to the attractiveness in general of the team that is currently in place.
One of the highlights of Professor Bouckaert's speech was his reciting from a Lucian Blaga poem, Where Are the Mountains, in both Romanian and English.
Dar mungi undeș, dar mungi undeș, mungi per cari salmut din cale cu credința mea. Where are the mountains we need to remove with our belief, our knowledge, our conviction?
Well, most people wouldn't believe it, but my poetry library is actually bigger than my public administration library at home. And I always try to include poetry in my readings and my lectures and my speeches. He was connected to the region and to the city and to the university. Actually, I didn't know that initially when I bought his collections, because I have a bilingual version, Romanian, German, in my library. And so I was very happy to be able to quote from that.
After the ceremony, Professor Bouckaert explained why it is very important for him to be receiving this honorary title from an institution from Cluj-Napoca.
Well, I must say it's a very crucial place for me because it's Middle Europa, it's the middle of Europe. And from my point of view, part of my intellectual agenda has been to promote the European voice of public administration worldwide. And so from that point of view, to be Dr. Honoris Causa here in the center of Europe, in an important university of an important country in an important part of the center of Europe, is crucial.
The representatives of the university and the faculty talked about the previous associations with Professor Bouckaert and reiterated what an immense honor it is to have him as a colleague.
Domnia sa și-a pus marea lui expertiză de specialitate în domeniul guvernanței al administrației publice în serviciul universității noastre prin marele sprijin pe care l-a acordat de-a lungul timpului Facultății de Științe Politice, Administrație Publică și Comunicare. Prin conferințele pe care le-a ținut la noi, prin cărțile pe care le-a donat bibliotecii, prin felul cum a sprijinit dezvoltarea învățământului legat de administrația publică în universitatea noastră merită de plin acest titlu.
Cred că e un semnal foarte bun pentru comunitatea academică, dat fiindcă profesorul Bouckaert este lider mondial în domeniul reformei sectorului public și o reprezentare a excelenței academice pe care facultatea noastră încearcă să o promoveze.
Declară domnia sa că se va implica efectiv pentru continuarea și dezvoltarea programelor pe care le întreprinde această facultate. De aceea zic că e o onoare, e o cinste și iată, este un câștig extraordinar pentru câmpul sau grupul experților din domeniu.
Guest at the ceremony, Professor Roger Hamling from Michigan State University cared to add what this honorary title means for the internationalization strategies of our faculty.
People in the West talk about Romania as being kind of a frontline country, on the edge, in a sense, of the European Union. But I think this faculty is much more of a hub than the edge. The goal is to be very international and to be a learning and research location, a center, really. I think that puts Romania, Babeș-Bolyai, and this faculty in a very unique position.